If the kids don't like this, I don't know what the I'm gonna do, seriously. So the weather is cold. I'm really excited about that because I never get to experience much cold, wet, windy weather, which is perfect for eating soups. And soups are an amazing way to hide veggies in my kids' food. So I'm gonna get my soup on. I think a classic soup that my kids probably might like is a roast pumpkin soup. So we've always got a pumpkin in the fridge. Let's get on with it. Okay, so just had a look in the fridge and we have a cabbage that is so moldy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. And we also have a knob of a pumpkin that also seems to be going moldy as well. So first things first, let's go buy a pumpkin. Alright, so quick outing of the shops where I got non-moldy pumpkin and some cream. The dog did about 50 wees, then took a shit on the footpath, and I saw a young man chatting to pigeons. Let's cook this pumpkin. First things first, cut up your pumpkin and get it ready to roast. Now I'm gonna roast mine in the air fryer. Once I've cut up the pumpkin, I'm just gonna coat it in oil, add a bit of salt, not too much salt because that'll come through in the final flavor, and because I'm making this for kids, don't wanna make it too salty. But yeah, once you've done that, chuck that in the air fryer. You gotta cook it until it goes mushy, but we also get some nice roasty bits on there. Forgot to put some garlic in. Get out, back on. See, I'm starting to get a few nice roasty bits on there, but while that is cooking, you can get on with what's happening in the pot. So first things first, get your butter in, chuck in your chopped onion and cook your onion for about 3 or 4 minutes. Get it nice and translucent, looking a bit cooked there. And then you chuck in the potatoes. Now get the potatoes nice and cooked. I cook those for about 5 minutes to get them nice and brown. So once you've got your nice onion and potato mix, chuck in that whole litre of veggie stock. I used that whole litre of veggie stock, and I didn't actually add any more water. I just used that 1 litre of veggie stock. Probably could have ended up putting in a bit more water. When you get to the end, see if it's not watery enough and you could add a bit of water, but that 1 litre of veggie stock for this amount of pumpkin was good. Okay, so the recipe calls for pepper, and I'm making this for my kids, so I'm like, oh, should I take the risk and try and put some pepper in? As it turns out, I don't have any pepper. I used to have so much pepper. We had all these pepper samples, and now it's all gone. I don't know what's happened. This is the only pepper I can find. Ground white pepper. Looks legit, looks good. Look, when did this go up? Oh, best before 2nd of July 2017. I'll put a little pinch of that in. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Kids won't notice. Once you've let that sort of simmer for about 15 minutes, pull out a chunk of potato and test it. See how that potato's nice and cooked? You don't want any crunchy bits of potato in there. So when the potato's nice and mushy, you're good to go. You can chuck in your pumpkin. So I've got my pumpkin nice and roasty with a few nice roasty bits. Chuck the pumpkin into the pot, and this is the fun bit. Grab your blender and blend it to buggery. Make it start looking like a nice soup. Now this is when you can start to add some kind of flavour. I don't know if the kids are gonna eat that. The name of the game with this is just trying to get the kids to eat it. So I'm gonna pull a Gordon Ramsay and just add some fat to it. So I've got 300 mils of cream here. Let's see what half of it tastes like. Oh, that tastes heaps better. Yeah, I reckon the kids are gonna eat this. I reckon I'm in with a shot. Now, before I let those little assholes judge me and my cooking, I'm going to enjoy it. All the videos on the internet, they're like, oh, get some nice crusty ciabatta bread or, you know, some kind of nice white bread. I completely forgot to get bread. The only bread I have is one old wrap from the freezer that has a triangle taken out of it. But hey, look, I toasted it up. Let's give it a bash with me wrap. I'm new to this whole cooking thing. I don't really plan ahead. But that's delicious. If the kids don't like this, I don't know what the I'm gonna do, seriously. This is good. I think it's just the fact that there's pumpkin in it might be the only thing that makes them go, I'm not eating that. So I might have to come up with a cool name for it. Fanta stew. Hubba Bubba casserole. Oh, do you know what it needs? A bit of shit the bed hot sauce. That's the problem with cooking for kids. You can't put any spices or anything in it. That's where hot sauce comes in so handy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I think this is so good. Adding the cream at the end was definitely a masterstroke. Let's see how we go with the kids. The real test is, will these kids eat it? The 7-year-old, the fussiest, she liked it. And some neighborhood kids even tried it. They liked it. I'm pretty stoked with that. 4 out of 4 kids that I let try that pumpkin soup loved it. 3-year-old, 7-year-old, and a couple of 9-year-olds. One of them loved it so much, he ate it with a straw. That's a winner pumpkin dinner. I'm gonna keep that recipe. This video is gonna make it to YouTube because it was a success. If you're having trouble trying to get your kids to eat pumpkin soup, I highly recommend this recipe. Everyone loved it. Like, it's gone. It's just gone after an hour. Yeah, but let me know if I did anything wrong. Please roast me like I roasted those pumpkins. Let me know what I've done wrong. Give us a like, give us a comment. Tell me what you want me to try and attempt to cook next, because I gotta learn how to become a better cook. It's embarrassing being my age and not knowing how to cook anything. So yeah, let me know what I should cook next. Oh my God, how good did that turn out? Nobody thought I was gonna do it, but I did. But it doesn't always end up that good. You should see this one time. Click on this video here, this one time. Man, I ballsed it up big time.